just got a little cell service, checked the wildfires. Looks like they're north of us, so we should be all right with that. And scoped out a hotel in, where did he say? John found a motel in Arco, I think. Looks like it's about 220 miles, which for us is a pretty big day. So, and we got kind of a late start too. I don't think we got on the road till like 8:45. So I don't know what time we'll get there. And this smoke is blocking the sun and keeping the warmth away, which is a bummer. I probably should have put a layer on when John did. So that's us for the day, 220. And it just depends what the roads are like as far as how long that will take. If it gets really technical, we'll be going slow. If it's a lot of roads like this, we'll be cruising. That road we just came off of, that paved road, was Main Street in Bern, Idaho. Cows are so judgmental, man. Stop judging me, man. So it's Sunday, I found out. Oh shit. I would hate to die by cow. That would suck so bad. Hey, Angelo's wife? Yeah, I have some bad news for you. He was killed by a cow. Oh, actually, that would be incredibly awesome. I wonder if I got killed by a cow, if my daughter would stop being a vegan as revenge. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, it's Sunday, and John thinks we might make it to Port Orford, of course, if nothing goes wrong, by Friday. Which, I don't know what I was thinking, but that's soon. I don't know what to think about that. Since this trip started, I really haven't thought about it being over. Obviously, I'm so psyched to see my family, be home, take showers every day, sleep on a bed every day. That's gonna be good. But I'll also be sad that this is over, for sure. I'm not sure why riding a motorcycle, a tiny uncomfortable motorcycle that's not made for long distances. It's made for scooting around your farm or scooting around town. So I'm not sure why I find it so enjoyable, but I really do. I mean, to go out in the world every day and see a million different things and a million different places and meet cool people along the way, it's pretty cool.
Hello, is this Angelo's wife I'm speaking to?
Yes, it is.
Hey, this is State Trooper Geraldine Johannesburg. I used to be a chair with wheels inventor, but now I'm a state trooper.
I see. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's just fine. Your husband's dead, though.
Oh no, how did it happen?
He's killed by a cow.
Oh, do you mean he was gorged by a vicious bull trying to protect his friend Johnny Powell from being attacked?
No, nothing like that. It was just a baby cow. We call them calves around here. Just sort of walked in front of him, and apparently your husband didn't have the skill to miss him. You know, got a dead baby cow here, too. It's not just your husband. I gotta call the baby cow's parents after I get off the phone with you.
Oh no, not a dead baby cow!
Hey, listen, Toots. Would you maybe be interested in a martini and a wedge salad?
Alright, John's gonna explain the route today because I have no idea what we're doing and I don't have it on Gaia.
Okay, we left Bear Lake area. We actually crossed into Idaho, camped off of the road that's called the Oregon Trail Bear Lake Scenic Byway. And then we headed up and we caught the Transamerica Trail, but not the east-west part. We went up and we're catching the upper part, which if you're doing the trail in a loop, then you go to Idaho and then you curve back. So we are now heading west on the upper part. The next town we're gonna hit is going to be American Falls, where we're gonna stop and rethink. And was there something we had to shop for? Oh, chain lube. And I might look into an oil change. And then after that, we're headed to the Craters of the Moon National Preserve. Gonna do a minute of sightseeing. And then we've got a room in a little town called Arco. And that's gonna put us at about a 220-mile day.
And John saw this morning on my bike. Nice dent there. And I'm not sure how that happened. And Idaho's pretty cool. This gravel is a terrorist. Wants me to go down so bad. Look how comfy those bikes look. Oh my God. Look at that Indian. That's a badass bike.
I mean, so you could just buy it on the dealer and all that.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
Are they? That sure is cool.
It's like each dealer just gets one, and then you have to wait for the. There's like waiting lists. I guess kind of like Harleys used to be in the late '90s.
They're getting that way again now. You can't find them.
I guess everybody's trying to, vacation.
I think the COVID thing kind of pushed everybody out. Now they're still doing it.
Yeah.
But, well, I'm definitely going to check it out. My best friend rode all the way around the world.
Really?
He had a GS, you know.
Yeah.
A little more comfortable than these GS.
Well, at least, yeah. Big and heavy though.
Yeah.
Big and heavy. I've ridden them to meet. They're too big for me, seat height wise and weight.
Yeah.
You get so much weight so high that get down lower speeds and it gets just so tippy.
Yeah.
We passed the Colorado passes on these, and it was a hell of a job getting up those.
Right?
But it felt so safe because these things are so little.
Yeah.
And the weight's so low and everything.
Yeah, well, I just been watching, long way around and all the way down with Coleman and those guys. That's the one thing they kind of complain. They love the GS, but big and heavy sand or anything like that. And every time it falls over, you can't just pick it back up by yourself. Anyway, guys, we'll have a great trip. That's super cool.
Thank you, man.
I'm going to have to check those things out.
So that dude was an example of what happens at every single gas station. And then there was a a truck with 2 girls in it after he left, and we got the Inquisition, man. They're like teenagers. And they're like, "Where are you going?" "Oregon." "On those little bikes?" "Yeah." "Where'd you come from?" "Asheville, North Carolina." "What?" And then they saw one of our Team CT125 stickers, and they're like, "What team is that?" And we're like, "Well, we made it up. It's not really a team." And then they're like, "You getting paid for this?" "No." "Where do you stay?" "Camping in motels." "Wait, so you..." Alright, we had to stop because John didn't put his phone in the proper pocket and he was freaking out. "John, your phone goes in the right front pocket, zipped." That's what you get. Panic mode. Anyway, they're like, "Are you getting paid for this?" "No." "You're paying for this?" "Yeah." You guys are crazy. So the old dudes understand, but the young kids are like, "Why? Why would you do such a stupid thing?" They were relieved when we said we were shipping the bikes home and flying. That was the one thing they thought was an intelligent move. So funny. Here we are on a 65-mile-an-hour little highway. Let's see what Little Ugly Home Fry is doing in 3rd gear up this hill. 45, 43 in a 65. Ugh. Every time we're in this situation, I think of that story Brett was telling me about that guy who got rear-ended on the highway. And he was probably going normal speed because it was just a drunk driver being a complete moron. But I swear, the passes, everything else we've done, this is the most dangerous thing. And we hate it so much. But sometimes you just can't help it. Teenage girls are like, "Why would you do that when you can just watch someone else do it on YouTube?" And that's almost exactly what I did. My favorites of them all those videos are, I mean, definitely Ed March is classic. And hopefully you've already seen those videos. If you haven't, go watch them right now. CT Adventures. I mean, C90 Adventures. And after that, Kiwi Groms. So good. Simon has kind of become a buddy on ADV Rider. And then the 2 guys, I think it's called Jeremy Rides, maybe. Those 2 guys had an adventurous trip too. It's fun to watch. And maybe someday I'll enjoy watching these videos. Anyway, there's probably only like 2 reasons that you're watching this at all. One, that you're interested in the CT125, which, if you are, just get one. I don't know if I'd recommend it for this trip, unless you just want to deal with that. But these are amazing bikes. Amazing. I was telling John at that last stop, you could shoot the engine with a shotgun and it would still run. Honda, I mean, they are so goddamn good at what they do. No kidding at all. I mean, I haven't had one, I'm knocking on wood, I'm not tempting fate, but there's been no trouble with the bike. Not a little bit. Nothing. All the troubles I've had were tires and being an idiot and running out of fuel and stuff like that. The bike is just a tank. I've abused the shit out of it. I've shifted incorrectly. I've found ways to grind the gears. I mean, I have really just taken a baseball bat and beaten the crap out of this bike, and it does not care one bit. Just chugs along. And the other reason you're watching this video is that maybe you want to do a trip like this too. And you just got to do it. For real. Other than meeting my wife and having our kids, this is definitely up there with one of the coolest things I've ever done. Quite an adventure. Highly recommended. And Idaho is awesome. I wish you could see it, but this haze is just like kind of bumming out the view. Those wildfires are far away, so I can't imagine how big they are to be causing this. The thing that sucks about how life is set up is that, like, we all have these things we want to do someday, like, you know, when I retire, I'm going to sail around the world, or I'm going to write a novel, or whatever. Travel the world, ride a motorcycle across the country. Whatever it is. But the thing with waiting till you retire is that you can't be sure what's going to happen. You know? Might have health issues. Might die before you get to do any of that stuff. And that's why my wife, in her infinite wisdom, was like, go do this now. But how cool of a partner to be like, yeah, you need 30 days to go do something idiotic. Go do it. That's some coolness right there. Now I got to get her to go do something too. She's always wanted to go to, she's like a Pilates star in that world. She's really good at what she does. And she teaches other Pilates instructors like all over the world. She's a badass. And she's always wanted to go to India to do like a yoga thing there. and I got to get her to actually go do it. She's done those retreats before where like you go somewhere for a week and you don't talk. Like talking's not allowed. And you meditate and do yoga. She's into shit like that. This is where the yin and the yang come into play. We could not be more opposite. Years ago, I was talking about doing a parody of the Smokey and the Bandit theme song with our motto, which is we got a long way to go and need a long time to get there. And I was trying to think of that guy's name. Is it CJ McCall? I don't know why. I was just working on lyrics and I don't know why that just came to me. And I also don't know if it's right or not. I haven't looked it up on Google because I just keep forgetting. But I want to say it's CJ McCall. I don't know if that's right or not. What's that guy's name? Anyway, future Ange will know. CJ McCall sounds right though. Played the truck driver and he wrote the song and he sang the song. I think. Maybe he didn't write it, but I don't know. It's gonna bother me now. How can I work on lyrics with that in my brain? CJ McCall, that sounds right. Hey, Future Ange here. I just had to break in because this CJ McCall thing fascinates me. First about the song. So we did the Smoky Mountain 500 as a shakedown trip for the TAT. And for those videos, I thought it'd be funny to rip off the Smokey and the Bandit logo for the splash images. And then that got me thinking about the song where they say we've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Which for our purposes, we changed to we've got a long way to go and need a long time to get there. And so then we also use that tagline on our SM500 videos, but at some point on the TAT, I thought it'd be funny to rip off the theme song too, and do a version, do our own version of that. You can hear that song by watching the preview video on the main channel page. And I'd love to hear what you think of it. It's totally dumb and I love it. But the CJ McCall situation. So first of all, it was definitely not CJ McCall. The guy who wrote Smokey and the Bandit theme was Jerry Reed. And of course, he also played the trucker, and the song was called Eastbound and Down. So Past Ange was completely wrong as usual. But what is so weird to me is that he thought it was CJ McCall, because CJ McCall was a singer-songwriter, and he was best known for a hit called Convoy, which happened to be the theme song for another trucker slash fast car driving movie from the late 70s called Convoy. And basically it's the same movie as Smokey and the Bandit. And I think it came out a little bit after Smokey and the Bandit, but it's got like any movie that has Chris Christopherson and Ernest Borgnine. I mean, come on, it's classic. And I loved those movies. I must have been 10 or 11, and like CB radios and calling cops bears was a thing. And I don't know why I love those movies so much. But the thing is, it's interesting that Past Ange could be so wrong and just not get the guy's name right at all. But he remembers CJ McCall. Why? Why would anyone remember CJ McCall? So anyway, I just think it points to Past Ange's psychology in some way. And mostly I just wanted to add to the overload of pointless babble in this episode. Just dropped a lot in elevation, kind of back in this scrub, deserty sort of situation, and it's hot. I swear the temperature must have gone up at least 10 degrees, 15 degrees. Crazy different. John's in cannonball run mode. I'm in kickback Harley mode. Or commode mode with a squatty potty. That's really what it feels like. Wonder what's going to be around this corner. I wonder. Yep. Just leaving American Falls, Idaho. Tried to find a bike shop for some chain lube and maybe some oil for John, but no dice. So I guess we're just gonna head over to Craters of the Moon. I think John said that's about 50 miles. Check that out for a sec. and then get on to Arco, which is another 50 miles. I think we've done 150, and that took us 5 hours. Okay, we're headed back into American Falls because we miscalculated our fuel situation, and there's nothing between here and Arco, at least on the route that we're taking. So that's a bummer, but we're not that far. But we both hate backtracking more than anything. So we're gonna gas it up, and then we should be good to go till Arco. Okay, because we're dumb, we're leaving American Falls again. But had we not had to go back there, I wouldn't know that this is the Snake River. Does this look familiar? This goddamn, oh Jesus, terrorist gravel again. It's just brutality. I hate it. So I just beeped into John, and because I was thinking there has to be at least one night where instead of drinking one warm beer at a campsite, that we like go to a bar and possibly have too much to drink. That's what I'm thinking. And he said that probably the last chance for that would be Boise, because there's not shit after that to the end. And I guess I believe him. I mean, there's got to be a bar between here and Port Orford. But I think he looked at all the waypoints, and there's like not many motels or anything like that. So anyway, that might be the plan for Boise. Well, no offense to Idaho, because I know there are beautiful places in Idaho, and I'm hoping that's where we're headed. But so far, this is some goddamn boring stuff. Again, it's one of those things you're like, for the first 10 minutes, oh, this is really pretty farmland. And then it goes on for freaking ever. I don't know what that is, but I think we just went through a bunch of potato fields. At least that's what John thinks. He said he could smell them. I think he's right. But damn, America, how much shit do you need to eat? The mist from those sprinklers feels really good, but I wonder what kind of evil Monsanto concoction is in that shit. Speaking of Monsanto, they can do all this crazy modified shit But they can't invent a lawn that only grows an inch tall and stops, so you don't have to freaking mow it. I mean, come on. If you're gonna get into some evil shit, at least have it be cool kind of evil. The helpful kind of evil. You know what I'm saying? I think there is some grass that does that. Bermuda grass. Future Ange. But I think it turns brown. Come on, Monsanto. A nice, lush, green lawn that doesn't grow. I guess there's AstroTurf. I might look into that. Boring. Look at it, just goes on forever. Something I didn't know when I was talking to Tony at Topar. He, I don't know if I mentioned this, but he has like a 3,000 acre farm or something crazy, huge. And he said he had just bought a center sprinkler. I don't know what that is, but it was like $800,000 or something insane. I guess it's something like these are, but probably the big kind. These look kind of old school. And anyway, he said the main thing about the farm he bought, the land he bought, is that it came with water rights to this lake. I forget what he said. I swear he said they had rights to 80% of the lake. It was a lake near where was that? Trinidad. And I never would have thought of that you have to have rights or access to a shitload of water. Passed so many places like that, and you just want the full history of what, oh shit, what went down there. I almost went down there just now. So did John. Did you see him swerving? That was a good on the fly segue, wasn't it? Oh my god, this is so boring. So boring. Why are you watching this? This is so goddamn boring. John just asked me to hang back a bit in case he wipes out so that I then don't make it worse by running over his face. Which seems like a reasonable request. Oh. I know it doesn't look it, but this gravel is shit. It's nasty. Terrorist. So now I see why there was all the irrigation. It's because this is pretty much a desert without it. It's so dry and it's getting so hot. Come on, Idaho. I didn't expect you to Utah me. My lips are turning into crispy, dried caterpillars. Good Lord. Ugh. just entered some BLM land. And in my experience, BLM land, which is, it's for all Americans to use, right? Oh, never go in the rut. Never go in the rut. But it's always the type of land that you couldn't sell. Because, you know, America, if there was a way to sell this shit, it would be sold. But since no one wants it, it's ours to use as we please. I don't really know what the rules are about BLM land. Ugh. I know you're allowed to camp on it. I'm pretty sure. With probably fire restrictions of some sort. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Obviously the four-wheelers love it. Because they're the ones that come out here and create this mess. Thank God it's not wet. I have to check my pack after all this bouncing around. John's probably enjoying this, the sick bastard that he is. Well, this road got rid of the boredom. I haven't looked at the landscape since I've been on it. Is it over? Is it over? No, it's not over. This is hard. It is crazy. It is. I'm gonna have to check my pack up here. That was John beeping in to say that this was crazy, which makes me feel a little better, because if he thinks it's crazy, it actually is crazy. It's very hard, man. We're gonna be worn out. We are in the middle of nowhere on a really, really hard road. I mean, there's that truck that we heard. It's coming that way. Out here is another great place. Oh, Jesus, for nothing bad to happen. Because, good Lord, this is the center of the middle of nowhere. And now it's gone from this ruddy madness to this like ashy soft madness. Oh, this is not pleasant. This is a little better. Man, you could get into some deep shit out here. Oh, here we go with this again. So, I might have already said this, but what we're doing today is we headed north from wherever that was, Bear Lake area, and we were gonna hop on the TAT, but not the main TAT route that goes east to west. There's a loop that comes back and goes west to east that people take if they want to sort of return home or whatever. It doesn't go all the way back across the country. I'm not really sure where it goes. But anyway, we hopped on that upper part, going the opposite way it's meant to be done. So we are headed east to west. So we're going backwards on sort of the end of the loop. And I deleted every track that wasn't Sam's main east to west. Other than the UT BDR, which John sent me, because I didn't want to confuse myself, which is an easy thing to do. So anyway, the point is, I don't have this track on my phone, and John's phone that he's using for navigation has serious charging issues. And it shuts down when it overheats. So if that happens, there's all these like splits in this road. And if that happens, I guess we still have our cell phones, but I don't know. What's that all about? It's cool. What are those called? Cairns? Is it a cairn? 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 John thinks that pile of rocks is there so that a pilot can drop the drugs right there, and then the drug dealers can pick up the drugs and drive to Arco and start dealing. Could be true. Could just be somebody piled up some rocks. I like John's story a lot better. Oh. Anyway, I wish I had this track on my phone. That's what I'm saying. The road's gotten better though.
toughest road. Pretty sure that sign said 62 miles last time. 11 miles.
Felt like a lot more than 11 miles.
It's probably one of the most extreme roads I've ever been on.
Yeah.
If it was wet, it would have been like 11 miles of Hurricane Creek.
Yep. It is nasty. I swear I think this is the most desolate we've been too. 50 miles to Arco. I don't know how long we've been on this, but good Lord. I mean, this is definitely, we took a little water break, and I think this is the most desolate we've been. Just nothing. There's the other man-made thing, a couple of tanks of something. What the hell? Why? What? Oil drill, maybe? I don't know. It is hot and dry. At least we're seeing some signs, though, pointing towards some kind of civilization. Atomic City. It sounds like a test site of some sort. We were talking about that the other day. I think we decided that all those test sites were in Nevada. Which we skipped. I feel like kind of a cheater on Sam. I feel like I cheated on him with the Utah BDR. But I think he's an open marriage kind of guy. Oh shit. I think he'd be okay with it. Keep our relationship spicy. We've only gone 20 miles. Oh. Oh my God. How is that possible? 40 miles is almost another 2 hours at this rate. I don't even know how long we've been in this. But holy crap. I'm tired of it. And it feels really stupid to be out here like this. It's so hot. And the road has some really bad technical sections that were fun for a while, but they're not anymore. I would say that our chances of getting to go to Craters of the Moon have dwindled significantly, because this is just, I haven't been out of second gear at all.
We were expecting to take a dirt road to take us into the entrance of what's it called? Craters of the Moon. But I think we actually just rode through Arco. And we are, this is the toughest road for me on the TAT so far. Tougher than the passes. It's we've been about 22 miles on what is like a non-stop trial section. It's just ruts, rocks, beating your hands, the handlebars, wind is blowing. I think we've seen 2 human beings. We have 40 more miles to go to our hotel, and I think it's going to look like that.
"20 more long ass miles. It's about an hour. This is a killer. And apparently, I guess we have driven through Crater of the Moon's preserve, like the south end of it. And I think that's it out that way. So that's what I'm seeing of Craters of the Moon. I've seen more ruts and rocks of the moon. Oh. If you're a rider and you've never had one of those, good on you. It's kind of nice to know that there's this much continuous nothing left in the world. I'm sure there are places where there's much more of it than this. But riding through it on this road, in this heat, with this hot wind, and this dryness, I think I'd rather see it from like an airplane with a cold cocktail. This is brutal. I thought my back soreness had gone away from the passes, but it's gonna be back after this, I can already tell. This is hard work. This isn't bad, we're going pretty fast now. Maybe it'll just keep getting better and better. But in my experience on Sam's routes, that's not always how it works. I hadn't researched Craters of the Moon at all, So in my mind, I had expected something, and I'm not seeing that. I don't know really what I expected. I expected some craters that looked like they were on the moon. I think that was fair of me to assume that's what we'd be getting. And maybe the main part does look like that. I have no idea. Oh, Jesus.
Welcome to Craters of the Moon National Preserve. And in front of you, you will see the Craters of the Moon.
Excuse me, sir. Those just look like piles of rocks.
Kid, you got it all wrong. Kid, you got it all wrong. Those look just like the craters of the moon. Let me show you a picture. Here's a picture of the actual craters of the moon. And now compare that picture to our craters of the moon.
That's just a picture of the pile of rocks that I'm looking at.
Kid, this is a certified photograph from NASA. Signed and dated 1967. Notarized. And that's the craters of the actual moon. And those in front of you are the craters of the moon in Idaho.
Do you think I could get a refund?
No, we don't give refunds. I will, however, give you a wedge salad and a martini. So you can pick that up. Here's a ticket. You can pick that up at the Craters of the Moon Cafe, which is over by that pile of rocks. I mean, over by that thing that looks exactly like the Craters of the Moon.
Can I get 2 martinis?
All right, you can have 2 martinis and a wedge salad. Here you go. Take your ticket, move along.
All right, now I have to apologize for casting dispersions on Craters of the Moon National Preserve, because John said he's not sure at all that we were actually in the preserve, and I know we're not at the place where the stuff is. So, you know, I apologize. And he also said that he thinks we're somewhere close to a road. Although I don't see how that's possible. I can't see anything except this forever. And I wasn't filming, but like an idiot, I went across this berm here. I was on the left and I was just trying to get back on the right track. Oh my good Lord. And I came extremely close. See, now I've got to get back over there. I'm just not gonna. I came extremely close to wiping. It was not good. There have been a few of those on this one. For John too. This thing is trouble. Bike to be decided. I don't think so. Out. With all that luggage, man, she's heavier than she looks. Oh shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. Right. Let's figure out how we're gonna ride this. Balancing, balancing. Well, I had a major brake catastrophe. It's facing backwards. The back brake.
The rear brake?
The back brake.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Oh, the pedal got pulled?
Yeah.
We can hammer that out later.
Alright. Could have been worse.
Just got loose?
Yep. Yep. I just couldn't control it. Let me go ahead just for a minute and then just to make sure everything's copacetic.
You go ahead? Yeah.
Just for a sec.
Cool.
Can I? Let me get this phone back in business. It fell off. Not really. I don't know. I don't know. God damn it. We were so close to getting out of this. Should I put it on the center stand and take a look?
Yeah, find a good flat spot where you can do the sit, like right beside mine. Put it in your pocket.
I think it is. Yep. Does that mean it's definitely...
No, it's fine.
No way to do that without... Shit. Alright. Let's go see if we can find a garage. Oh, it's Sunday. Shit. Remember that berm I was talking about in the middle of the road? Well, it got me. That was almost a real crash. It wasn't good. I didn't get hurt. The bike didn't get hurt too bad, but the brake pedal got bent completely backwards. And it's Sunday, so we're not gonna find a way to fix that today. And And I've got only front brake, which is really weird and not great. So that's a bummer. But we hadn't had any drama for a while, so I knew something was gonna happen. That sucked though. That was a real bummer. Oh shit, John's down. Fucking fuck. Are you okay? Damn it. Hold on, I'll help you.
I think my brake is hosed too.
It is. At least we only have to ask for something once at the garage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have matching brakes.
Let me see yours. Oh, Jesus. You might be able to use yours. Well. Dude, you didn't have to be all brotherly about this like that.
That was
Nothing hurt on you? God, we're a couple of mashers, man.
just got stuck, real stuck on that steep rut right there.
Yep.
We're probably going.
Yep. This road, man, it just didn't want us to get off it without having its way. Better here than at the beginning. God damn it. I don't think so. Flash it. No, it's not. Jammed. Yep. Okay. All right. It's hard remembering you don't have a rear brake, though. You open, I'll close. Loop number 1. Jesus. Yeah, it's in the bottom one. I don't know if I can get this. Jesus. I'm so close, but I'm not. I can't do it. What the fuck? Why? Oh. About 100 yards after I wrecked, John went down to exact same sort of thing. His brake pedal's screwed. My brake pedal's screwed. And I gotta tell you, driving without it is not good. I don't like it. So my theory is we were getting close to the end of this road and nothing had happened. And this road was like, you're not passing through my business without me having something to say about it. And so he said it with my little wreck, and that could have been the end of it. We got the message, full respect. But no, has to get Johnny Pow too. And I'm not going to say anything about this road quite yet. I think it would be wise to wait until I'm off this road before I let my true feelings known. That seems prudent. Because this is a vengeful road. This is a road Samuel Jackson talks about.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
And now I'm thinking about Samuel Jackson reading that book, Go the Fuck to Bed, about putting your kids to bed. If you haven't heard it, take a little break and Google it.
The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep.
It's by far his best work, and he's got some good damn work. Elliot in the elevator. Please, someone come get me. Let this be over. Look at John just taking off with only a front brake. He's not even rattled. I'm fully rattled. I might trade this in for an SUV in Arco. AC, spare tires, cruise control, inboard navigation system. I want all that. Mostly I want the AC and the four wheels. And being in an interior while driving. Do you know what a luxury that is? I think you take it for granted every single day. Being inside, going down the road, that is living. It would be really hard to twist your brake lever, your brake pedal, the opposite way in a big SUV. I don't know how you do it. I mean, you'd have to really try. I can't believe that we both did the exact same thing. Which is going to make the conversation at the whatever garage or metal place we can find, it's going to make it twice as quick. I really hope it can be bent. When John messed his up on Hurricane Creek, or wherever that was, maybe it was the SM500, he brought it to the Honda dealer and they said, no way, we can't bend that back. You got to get a new one. And Honda dealers don't carry them. Which means we'd have to have it shipped. Which means a whole new situation. If you know what I mean. Look at John, man, he's just gone. Down again. No damage this time, I don't think. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Try riding in sand with no back brake. It's not good. Jesus Christ. This is turning into one of those days. Hey, I couldn't get you on the comm. I went down again. Yeah, but this sand with only a front brake is fucked. You know what I mean? Oh. Anyway, I went down the other side and I don't see any damage, so hopefully it's alright. Tap until the next wreck. Oh, good. Good, good, good. You know, I don't want to fall again. That's twice in like 20 minutes. I don't want to cross the berm. I don't want to go through the sand. I've got my feet out like one of those, what are those called on canoes or outriggers? I got my outriggers out. I'm going about 2 miles an hour or 9 miles an hour, whatever. And I'm not ashamed. You try riding this stupid bicycle with no back brake through this bullshit. Yes, I know you could do it better than me. I get that. But I want to see you do it. Get out there. Send me a video of you doing it. And then I will give you my full and utmost respect. And I will admit in public that you are cooler than me. I've got no problem with any of that. I'll admit you're cooler than me anyway. I don't care. You probably are. Oh, I'm driving with PS. What is it? PTSD? Is that what it is? I have to say the words in my brain or I don't know what the letters are. That doesn't seem right. Full outrigger. 4 miles an hour. Boom! In a trials match, I would win highest score, no doubt. I hate this road. I mean, I didn't mean to say that yet. This road's fine. It's killer. It's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love being on this road, like in the normal driving down a road sense. I love being on this road, like actually laying on the road. I love it all. This road is the best. So we are praying that we're close to the road. But again, look for yourself. And John was like, there's got to be a Honda dealer in Boise. We could get them shipped. If we can't get them bent. And I said, you mean we're going to drive to Boise with no back brakes? And he shrugged. I'm not sure about that idea. So I still want to try to find somebody to bend it in the morning. And then if it doesn't work, then if we have no choice, what are you going to do? The one thing that was, oh my God, third human. The one thing that was definitely decided is that we're getting more than 2 beers tonight. So that's a done deal. And really, that's the most important thing. Ugh. Oh. The dust is bad, but the greatest thing is when the dust also has cow shit in it. Or horse shit, I'm not sure. I can't discern just by the smell, and I couldn't see inside that trailer. I wonder if there's someone who can name an animal by his shit smell. And I wonder how that person got that way. 27 miles? What? What? That cannot be true. Oh my God. That cannot be true. Oh, Jesus. How can the last sign we passed have only been 10 miles ago? Well, I'm certainly glad that we filled up in American Falls. We've got plenty of fuel. Alright, John's getting feisty up there. And I'm not back here. Because it's not done. Take a turn, you think, okay, here we go. Not the case. I miss the days of bitching about the gravel road this morning and the birds with the white tips on their feathers. Those were good times. Good times. I hope that backward sign meant that we were exiting something. You know what I mean? Still see nothing. My eyeballs are so dry that I could pop them out, crush them in my fist, and sprinkle them on a salad. Maybe a wedge salad. Oh, where's my back brake? It wasn't there. Oh. I'm really trying to hold my tongue talking about this road. I just don't want to piss it off. My biggest fear right now is that Arco is a dry town. I can't imagine anything worse than that. But we're not in Utah. But I don't know what Idaho's like on that sort of stuff. Oh, it's also Sunday. Oh no. That increases the risk factor multifold. Multifold? Can you say that? Multifold? Multifold? I'm gonna start using that every chance I get. And I think that was pretty much my only chance, so I'm done with it. I wish I could tell you how long this has been going on. I know for you it's been like 5 minutes or something. But it feels like I don't know how many hours. It's just endless, endless, endless. I'm starting to not really believe that there's actually going to be a town at the end of this road. We might have entered some sort of simulation, and this is what we do for the rest of our lives. Or maybe we both died in those crashes and this is hell, and it just goes on forever like this. I don't know, riding a motorcycle forever, it's not so bad. I mean, there's worse things. I've seen worse versions of hell for sure. But this road would be appropriate. I really hope when I look at a map that this is as remote as it feels. Otherwise, I will feel completely ripped off. Was I talking shit about the cows, how they're judgmental? Was that before or after the baby cow tried to kill me? Or I guess it's a calf. Because if it was before, I wonder if they, like, the ones I called judgmental, called ahead and planted that baby cow, aka calf, to try to murder me. There's been a lot of near misses today. One baby cow, aka calf. At least 2 wrecks, and now I can't remember if I had 2 or 3. Did I go down 2 or 3 times? Twice.
One on the
one on the right, one on the left.
Right on the side, and one on the sand in the middle. And I went down on the rut in the middle.
You're not going to try to match me on the left side?
No.
Alright, I see how it is.
I realize my phone has not been charging for about 3 hours.
Awesome. I don't know if you heard him. He said his phone hasn't been charging for 3 hours. Hopefully we're close enough to just coast on in. But if you're thinking to use one of those Duraflex phones, they're cheap and they look cool because they're like fully weatherproof and supposedly waterproof. And yeah, I guess that's included in weatherproof. But they suck. It may be that we don't have them set right or something, but it's like you charge them and their battery goes down as you're charging them. They totally suck. Don't get one. Honestly, just get a freaking Garmin Zumo or whatever that expensive as hell thing is. It'll be worth it. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. John's doing like the oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. He's doing like the oh shit, fuck, god damn it. Jesus Christ. Alright, I gotta lay back because John's doing the smoke screen out the James Bond car. This is just so nerve-wracking, this road. I'm pretty sure John went down just to make me feel better. And I think he wanted a new brake pedal. This will be his second new one. So he just took the opportunity. I know I've done a lot of complaining today. I don't know what to say about it. I know this is what you've seen for however long, but this is what there is. For hours and hours. John keeps beeping in and saying, there's a road up here. And I'm like, yeah, He's like, I don't know if it'll be paved, but there is another road up here. And then he said, and it's the road that takes us to the road. And I was like, aren't they all? I think what he's trying to say is we've got to be close to Arco. We have to be. But I just have this nightmare of seeing a sign. Oh, shit. I've seen a sign that says Arco 19 miles. Even though the last one we saw said 20-something miles. And that was hours ago, it feels like. I mean, I've been scanning the horizon. Oh, there's some power lines over there, I think. Oh. Or radio towers or something. Something made by humans. Some organized rocks. That's a good sign. I'm falling for Johnny Powell's trap. Because look, there's nothing. God damn it, there's nothing. I'm happy to say that I have never committed murder, but if Arco is a dry town on Sundays, that all might change. I am at the end of my rope today. And sadly, nothing's gonna help except for some alcohol. Oh, Jesus. I hate to say that. But I need a cold beer to make this dust go away. Or 4 or more. And with all this deserty kind of action, a shot of tequila seems like it would be good. That seems like it would be real good. That's asking too much. I'd be happy with a few beers. Really happy. A shot of tequila though, that would be fantastic. Out there, fence posts. Fence posts made by humans. What does it mean? There's a sign too, some sort of sign. Another sign. A backward sign, meaning we're exiting something. Oh, yes. Buildings. Buildings! Are those buildings? Or is it a mirage? Where's the paved road? I was promised a paved road. Oh. Are those buildings? Looks like a farm, maybe. Oh. Look at this civilization. Beautiful. Yes. A truck. A beautiful truck. I feel like George when he comes back to the present. Is his name George? And It's a Beautiful Life. You know what I'm talking about? George Bailey. Oh, that can't be Arco. That's not even anything. But we're somewhere. We are definitely somewhere. Beautiful silos. And the metal barn. And the trucks. And the power lines. Look at that tractor out there. Oh. Praise be. You know, the taxi driver and the cop in that movie are named Ernie and Bert. And you have to think that Sesame Street got it from there, right? That's not just a coincidence, is it? I need to know more about this subject. I'm pretty sure their names are Ernie and Bert from It's a Beautiful Life. I can't remember which one's the cop and which one's the taxi driver, but I don't think that's important right now. Oh, look at this. A paved road. Oh, sweet Lord. All right, now I can say it. That road was a motherfucker. Stupid ass fuck face of a road. I hated that road with all my heart. That was the shittiest road I've ever been on in my life. Fuck that road. Look at the beautiful Quonset? What are those called? A mailbox. Look at the beautiful mailbox. Oh.
Merry Christmas, movie house! Merry Christmas, Emporium! Merry Christmas, you wonderful building and loan!
An irrigation system. Look at it. All right, I'm done with that. That's over. I'm on a paved road. Everything is cool. It's so cool. I'm just gonna put my feet up and relax on into Arco. Look at all that graffiti up there. Bet you can't see it. Those Arco hoodlums. There's another one. What happened there? Lost River Motel, I think that's us. Right, and then first left. I've ridden this little motorcycle from Asheville, North Carolina to Arco, Idaho. Just pointing that out.
So how long y'all gonna be out still?
2
weeks.
Nah, we ought to be able to make it home.
Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
What's your guys' name and tell me again what you did?
My name's Eric Briggs. We're from Western New York.
Bill Wolfers.
And we left Western New York. We rode number 2, the High Line, all the way to the coast. Rode the coast down into California through the Redwoods, and then turned back, came through California, Trinity, back up through Oregon to here.
Humboldt County.
Yeah.
Cool.
To here. Yeah.
You guys want to trade bikes?
Growing up there, boys. You gotta see the
Not
weed.
today.
You gotta see the weed growing in
That's what they're
Humboldt.
driving.
Not
Holy
today.
shit, man.
Those look so comfy.
It was crazy.
We're parked for the night. It was a brutal day. Just took a shower, feeling pretty good. And sweet Johnny Powell. Look at the nice sweet place he brought me. Can you believe it? He's such a sweetheart. this place is pretty awesome. The guy's really nice, and what they call Lost River Motel. And I guess we're near some first town to be powered by atomic power or something like that. And anyway, it's a funky place. It's really good. We saw some people at the gas station who are doing 4,000 miles, had already done 4,000 miles from New York to California on their BMWs, GS somethings, and they were cool. And that's it. We're beat to hell. And we did get some beers and some Moscow Mule. I think that's it for the night.